6 rules rich people follow to build wealth and freedom. Rule 1. Learn about money before you chase it. Most people spend their lives working for money, but never really learn about it. Let's start with a simple truth. Money is not your enemy, and it's not your master. Money is just a tool, a powerful one. But here's the problem. Most people spend their entire lives chasing it without understanding how it works. They wake up early, go to work, get paid, spend, and repeat. Week after week, year after year. And at the end of each month, they wonder, where did all my money go? Money slips away quietly, like water through open fingers, not because you're lazy, not because you're unlucky, but because you were never taught the rules. You see, the rich don't just earn money, they study it. They learn how money moves, how it grows, and how it disappears. They understand the systems that control it: taxes, inflation, interest, leverage. Imagine this. If you play football but don't know the rules, no matter how hard you run, you'll still lose. The same is true with money. The truth is, money is not mysterious. It's logical. It follows patterns. And once you learn the patterns, you stop being controlled by it. So, don't just work for money. Work to understand it. Ask questions. Read books. Watch videos. Learn from people who are ahead of you. Because once you understand how money works, money will start working for you. Remember this line: money is a servant, not a master. Use it wisely, and it will build your freedom. Ignore it, and it will quietly rule your life. Rule 2. Build assets, not expenses. The poor buy things, the rich buy assets. Every dollar that enters your hand has a choice. You can use it to look rich or to become rich. Most people buy things that lose value fast: new phones, new shoes, new cars. They buy to impress others, not to improve themselves. But the rich think differently. They ask one simple question before spending: is this making me money or costing me money? That's how they separate expenses from assets. An expense takes from you. An asset gives back to you. When you buy a car that loses value, that's an expense. When you buy a skill that earns value, that's an asset. Even reading this video right now, that's building an asset in your mind. Knowledge is the greatest asset of all, because it multiplies. The rich understand this deeply. They use their money to create more value through business, real estate, investments, ideas, and personal growth. They invest in themselves first because an upgraded mind creates an upgraded life. And here's something important. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You become rich because you start investing. Every small amount matters. The habit matters more than money ever will. Because discipline grows faster than money ever will. So, the next time you want to buy something, pause for 2 seconds and ask, is this building my future or destroying it? Buy assets, not appearances. Because the goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to stay free. Rule 3. Master the habit of saving and investing. Saving is the seed. Investing is the tree. Every forest begins with a single seed. Your financial freedom starts the same way. Most people say, I'll start saving when I have more. But the truth is, you'll never have more until you start saving. Because saving is not about money, it's about discipline. Every time you save, you're sending a message to your brain. I'm in control. I decide where my money goes. That's the first level of financial freedom. But don't stop there. Saving is protection. Investing is growth. If saving keeps your money safe, investing helps it multiply. The rich don't just save, they grow. They know that $1 invested wisely today can become $10 in the future. And that $10 can become $100 over time. This is the power of compound interest, the magic of patience, the law of exponential growth. Even small actions matter. Someone who invests $5 every day can become a millionaire, not because they were lucky, but because they were consistent. The secret is not more money, it's more time. The earlier you start, the bigger your forest grows. So start now. Start small, but start. Plant the seed today and water it with patience every month, because in 10, 20, 30 years, you'll look back and thank yourself for starting when everyone else was still waiting. Rule 4. Work to learn, not just to earn. Don't trade your time for money. Trade it for skills. Most people live trapped in the same cycle. They sell hours of their life to earn money, but never use that money to buy freedom. Why? Because they only work to earn, not to learn. The poor ask, "How much will they pay me?" The rich ask, "What will this teach me?" Because income follows growth. The more valuable you become, the more valuable your time becomes. When you focus on learning instead of just earning, every job becomes a classroom. Every failure becomes a lesson. Every challenge becomes training. Think of skills as invisible money. They compound over time. Learn how to speak clearly. Learn how to sell. Learn how to manage your emotions. Learn how to lead others. Each of these skills adds a new layer to your success, one that no one can ever take away. Remember, your job may pay your bills, but your skills will build your freedom. Even when life gets tough, keep learning, because the more you grow, the more doors open for you. And here's the best part. When you start teaching others what you've learned, your own growth multiplies 10 times faster. So stop asking, "How can I make more money?" Start asking, "How can I become more valuable?" Because when you grow, everything around you grows too.
Rule 5. Choose your circle wisely. Your network is your net worth. Look around you. Who are you spending your time with? Are they building you or breaking you? You become the average of the 5 people closest to you. If they dream big, you'll dream bigger. If they complain, you'll start complaining too. Energy is contagious, and it spreads fast. That's why rich and successful people are extremely careful about their circle. They know that growth is not a solo game. They seek mentors who challenge them, communities that push them, and friends who believe in them even when they fail. The truth is, your environment can lift you higher or drag you down quietly. You don't have to cut everyone off, but you must protect your focus. Spend less time with those who drain you. Spend more time with those who inspire you. Because your direction matters more than your speed. Even if you move slowly, as long as you're surrounded by the right people, you'll still move toward success. Remember, environment beats willpower. The right people will remind you who you can become when you forget who you are. So choose your circle wisely, because your future depends on it. Rule 6. Use money to buy time and freedom. The goal isn't to have more money, it's to have more freedom. Money is powerful, but only if you use it with purpose. Most people use money to buy things. Rich people use money to buy time. Because in the end, time is the real currency of life. The richest person is not the one with the biggest house or the fastest car. It's the one who controls their own time. The rich don't work just for income, they work for freedom. Freedom to choose what they do. Freedom to spend time with the people they love. Freedom to wake up every morning and say, "This is how I want to live today." That's the real goal of wealth. Not luxury, not showing off, but choice. So when you earn more, don't spend it all trying to look successful. Use it to build a life that feels peaceful. Use it to free your time, because every hour of freedom is worth more than a pile of gold. And remember, money can buy comfort, but only wisdom can buy peace. Earn wisely, spend intentionally, live meaningfully. Because true wealth isn't how much you have, it's how much time you control. Learn the rules, play the game, and one day you won't have to chase money anymore. It will chase you.
If this video inspired you or helped you learn something new, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Motivation to Study English for 30 minutes every day. Your support is the energy that keeps us creating better and more meaningful videos every single day.